There are so many colleges, universities who have joined us. We are grateful and we welcome you all for this wonderful interactive session. We really appreciate the efforts put in by you, your college, your management board, your teachers, your trustees. We are grateful to them for making you all join for this wonderful, joyous occasion. A big thank you from heart for joining us today. We also welcome Dr. R.C. Agarwal, sir. Sir, are you there? So can you check the audio?
Yes, he is there.
Okay.
Yes, good morning and thank you very much. I am there.
Oh, thank you, sir, for joining. So grateful.
So,
Daaji will join in another 10 minutes. Yeah. Yes, Darshinder, go ahead.
so let us go ahead and begin if everyone is ready. Namaste, Agrawal, sir. Welcome to the session.
Namaste. कैसे हैं दर्शुंदर मैडम?
All good. Thank you, sir. So
Thank you.
let us all now start this wonderful session on National Youth Day. So I start with a quote, a guidance from Swami Vivekananda, whose birth anniversary we celebrate today. Uttishthit Jagrit Prapya Varan Nibodhit. Arise, awake, and stop not until the goal is achieved. With this inspiring quote from Swami Vivekananda, it is my proud privilege on behalf of Heartfulness Institute to welcome all the young leaders, the young members of the community who have joined us today at Heartfulness Institute at the launch of the Youth Unite program. We warmly welcome practitioners and young seekers of spirituality from across the globe. This is the birth anniversary celebration of Swami Vivekananda, one of India's greatest philosophers and spiritual leaders. It is also a significant day for us at Heartfulness as we offer our prayers and pay tribute to this great visionary leader who continues to guide our way at Heartfulness even today. As part of the global celebrations of the National Youth Day, we at Heartfulness Institute have launched a movement to bring together the young hearts from all over the world to unite all hearts in an effort to transform the world by first transforming the individual self. I now invite Dr. Nivedita Shreyans, who is the program coordinator for Youth Unite, to please deliver the welcome address for today. Over to you, sister.
Thank you so much, dear Sister Darshinder. So again, good morning and a very warm welcome to all our young audience who have joined us all over India and world. I also acknowledge and welcome Dr. R.C. Agarwal ji, the Deputy Director General of ICR, who has taken his valuable time and he is with us today for the inaugural launch of the Youth Unite movement. So good morning and a hearty welcome to you. So let me begin. As we say, the youth are the heart of the world, its hope and glory. On them lies the destiny of humanity. Youthhood is also the period of promise, transition, strength, and vulnerability. Words of Swami Vivekananda echoes and hold true now more than ever. We need a human race with nerves of steel, muscles of iron, minds like thunderbolt, and loving hearts to preserve posterity, surmount the current challenges, and create a meaningful future. Commemorating one's 61st birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda ji, Heartfulness Institute is undertaking yet another ambitious milestone with an aim to unite hearts and empower the young minds to become inspiring catalysts towards the betterment of society. It all began, my dear friends, my dear youth, all of you, it all began when revered Daaji shared about his wish to make youth champions, youth ambassadors like you, who can take ahead this heartfulness movement across the globe by empowering them with skills which will make them resilient and future ready. After this clarion call of revered Daji, there was no looking back. Let me tell you, there was no looking back. May it be a center coordinator, a zonal coordinator, a regional facilitator, a national coordinator, or even any volunteer. Everybody here has put in their heart and lots of efforts and hard work to make this Youth Unite movement a grand success. This was undertaken under the leadership of Brother Ramesh Krishnan, along with core team of youth. At least 50 of them from every state have contributed rigorously for this youth movement. I think you all should give a big round of applause for all these hardworking volunteers, all the youth all over India and globe who have worked hard to make this Youth Unite movement possible. How you can say it is a successful movement? I will tell you how. The result of the volunteers working tirelessly on the field has led to more than 1,46,000 youth joining us from 128 universities across three continents of Europe, Asia, and Australia. I think this also needs a big round of applause. It's a very big, inspiring, happy number of 1,46,000 youth, which looks like almost impossible, but our volunteers, our youth, they all have made it possible. There are celebrations going on at various locations all over the globe, at few for days, at few for weeks, and for a few end of the month. While we have participations from all states across India and all countries in the world, our predominant presence in India is in the state of Rajasthan. A big round of applause for Rajasthan, where we have got 33,348 youth who have registered, followed by Andhra Pradesh, which has got 28,697 youth. Closely at their heels is Uttar Pradesh at 28,267 youth, with Madhya Pradesh and Telangana following closely at 19,258 and 17,000 respectively. So let's please give a huge round of applause, my dear friends, for all the volunteers in all the states. In whichever states you are, please clap for your state with big response for their participation in this unique event, and also to the youth volunteers, Heartfulness, who have really worked hard to and has risen up to the occasion to give up this outstanding numbers. This 1,46,000 youth will now go through 125 hours of unique leadership training program called LIGHT, stands for Lead Through Inner Guidance, using heartfulness techniques. Each participant will be connected with a mentor, and the entire group of participation will connect as a group on a weekly basis for meditation. This 125 hours are split into a weekly meditation, and it first level and the level 2 will be common for all participants. Level 2 providing options for 8 participants to select their course, offering electives like yoga, heartful communication, and hope program. On successful completion of each level, participants will be given a certificate which is approved by Government of India, organizations like ICAR, AICT, AIIA are partners for this program, and hence you'll be getting a government certification from all these prestigious organizations which are partners on board with us. Such a certification will also provide credit codes for the students, which will help them to get their internal marks, and this credit will help them to build their internal assessment at their colleges and university. This is quite a heavy and a well-weighted certificate where we have AIIA, ICAR, AICTE, all these organizations on board. So my dear students, you're very lucky that you are getting a certification like this. So here we also welcome Dr. R.C. Agarwal ji here with us, who is also part of the program. Pranam Daji, we also welcome our beloved Daji for this session. Good morning, Daji.
Good morning, everyone. It's such a wonderful sight to see and witness today.
Right.
Where more than 100,000 participants are there, and it's quite a proud moment. It's a great beginning for all of us, and especially for our Mother Earth.
Yes, Daji. So, Daji, we are very happy that we have got 150 universities today joined with you now, all over India and world. And we have students and youth from different centers of our place, and they all are looking forward to have a great interaction with you. So before that, begin with the interaction session, I just would like to ask if R.C. Agarwal ji would like to say anything. So R.C. Agarwal ji is here, Daji, for us. R.C. Agarwal ji, can you unmute your...
Taji, namaskar, pranam.
Pranam Agarwal Saab.
I'm
We are waiting for you to share and inspire our youth, and we learn something from you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. And it's always a pleasure for me to be present before you and always get blessings, and especially to see so many youths, 100,000
Yes.
youth at one single platform. I think it's that shows that how our youth are really interested to join for this program, which is a national program, which is a program on which we can really unite. Because the message which the Kanha Shanti Vanam is giving, which the Heartfulness Education Trust is giving, that until unless we focus on our youth, because we are the country of the youth, we are the country of the young minds. More than 60%, we have the young persons, the working population. We have the largest number in the world of this youth. So we have to provide the right direction to these youths. And it's on a very important day, and that is the birth anniversary of our Swami Vivekananda. And celebrating the birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda is really something we all Indians are proud. The entire world is really proud. I know, as per the Swami Vivekananda, you cannot believe in God unless you believe in yourself. So first we have to believe in ourselves, and that is what the meditation teaches us, how to introspect ourselves. And that is what the Heartfulness Education Trust is providing the education to the or providing the message to our young minds through this MOU, through the university programs, which continuously your volunteers are providing. And we are grateful to you, Daji, to your entire volunteers, the dedicated team, that they are continuously going to our universities and really changing the thinking process of our students. And we have seen a visible change in the memory, in the way the youth think in our agriculture universities. So that's really something we are proud of, and really we are thankful to you. Friends, and especially my young students, the youth, I just want to inform all of you that we have two kind of minds. One is your logical mind, and another is your rational mind. We normally focus on the rational mind, that how you really uh, focus on this IQ, how you do the logical thinking. But for this emotional mind, we have to really go for this meditation, and we have to activate this. We have to see the emotions, we have to see the passion, we have to see the compassion. All these things, really you can see a visible change if you focus on this meditation. And especially this heartfulness meditation technique, which Daji is always teaching, is giving the message. That's really a change in everybody's life, the way we live the life, the way we think for our careers, for our country, for our society. So that all can come through this heartfulness meditation. So I request all of you to kindly focus on this and listen to Daji. We are all eagerly waiting to get his blessings, to just see that what kind of message Daji will provide to all of us on this important day. So I wish all the best to all of you. And I'm very eager to come to Kanha Shanti Vanam. I could not get time. So, Daji, I'm really sorry I could not come, but I'll try to make it very soon and get personally your blessings. I wish all a very happy Youth Day. And especially, again, I want to thank this Heartfulness Education Trust under the dynamic and visionary leadership of Daji for this Youth Unite, a very good movement which they are providing for how we can really connect with each other, how we can introspect ourselves, how we can really see the purpose of the life, how we can see the compassion in our life. So thank you very much, Daji. Pranam, namaskar, and I wish
Namaskar.
all the best to everybody.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, R.C. Agarwal, sir, for your kind support. You have been always a strong pillar for us in the field of agriculture education. We are grateful for your time. Now there's one more secret today to reveal. We are delighted to share with all of you that the launch of the brand new Indian edition of Daaji's magnum opus, The Spiritual Anatomy. He has distilled his entire wisdom and his journey through this 16 chakras. It has already been launched in US, but a special Indian edition has been prepared by HarperCollins to be released on 25th January 2024. The pre-order link is displayed here and you can order the book here. The cover has been revealed today on this auspicious day of Sri Swami Vivekananda ji's birth anniversary, and we will play a small video which will show the release of the cover page of the Spiritual Anatomy book. May I request the technical team to kindly release the video?
It's very timely, this book, because spiritual anatomy is not only the software but the coding of the universe.
I invite you on a journey through the pages of this book, Spiritual Anatomy. This book is not merely a collection of words, it is a map. It's a map for the voyage within your consciousness. The best gift you can give to the universe is the gift of your transformed self. Hope you enjoy the book.
Yes, the gift to all of you, the Spiritual Anatomy from Daaji, a gift of yourself as a new transformed source. Let's celebrate this on this auspicious occasion of Swami Vivekananda ji's birth anniversary. Congratulations, Daaji, for that wonderful book of yours. And now I would request Darshwinder to kindly take the program ahead.
Thank you, Sister Nivedita. Welcome, Daaji, to the session where we unite together with so many young hearts across the world and commemorate the 161st birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda. So, Daaji, we have so many youth joining us from universities and colleges across the world, and they are eagerly looking forward to your guidance on some questions that they have. So we would also request you if you could conduct a special meditation session for all the youth who are present here today. And we'd like to ask you if you would like to take the question answers first, or should we meditate first, Daaji?
Let's take few questions and answers first, and then we get into meditation.
Yes, Daaji, thank you. So
Thanks.
to moderate the question answer session with the youth across the world, I now invite Sister Nivedita, Dr. Nivedita Shreyans, to please take the session forward.
So, Daji, as soon as we send the message across to all the universities, all the colleges regarding the interactive session with you, you won't believe we were flooded with so many questions. But we
I
actually have so much of time, and actually, youth are looking for so many answers. I tell you, they all are confused. They are looking for guidance. So I think this is a perfect platform for at least some of them to get guidance from you. So the first question is coming from Anoki, Germany. Anoki, are you there? Yes, she's joined
Yes.
all the way from Germany. Yes, Anoki, go ahead.
Namaste, Daji. My heartfelt pranams to you. I have a question for today. What is our beloved Daji expecting out of youth in today's world?
What am I expecting? The big hopes, big dreams we have, that they will wake up to a call of changed humanity that is without any prejudice and bring about some level of harmony, peace, and make this planet Earth a heaven. In olden days, people would say, I want to take a sannyas, and sannyas will take me to liberation so I don't get a rebirth. But we have to make this planet such a beautiful planet that you don't feel, oh, what is wrong in taking birth again? It's such a beautiful place. It is heavenly place, perhaps better than heaven. So even gods should feel that let me go to heaven. It's a earth is heaven. And for that we can really achieve it through the help of younger minds and hearts. How is that possible? You see, when we see the current affairs in the world, take for example Hamas versus Israel, Israeli Defense Forces and Hamas. It's a controversial topic. If merely 5,000 or 10,000 soldiers can bring about so much of destruction, imagine 100 plus thousand youth present today can achieve. Our problem is if there is a one terrorist, he can destroy, let us say, half a dozen people. If there are 5,000 people, it can have a massive impact. If you try to break a stick, one stick, you can easily break it. But if you bring 100 small pieces of sticks, you can never break it. So the strength is in unity. We are all present, no doubt, from all over the country and abroad. Our efforts, our strength is diluted, is here and there. If this 100,000 people can come, let us see, for example, on the Rajasthan border, where we have this mountain range stretching all the way from Gujarat, passing through Rajasthan, going to all the way touching Gurgaon. That mountain range is able to prevent the desertification of rest of central India. Aravalli Mountains. And it stretches for almost 800 kilometers. People are abusing those mountains. They are digging those mountains. Now, if we can take one district means, let us see, about 50 kilometers. Right. And I have seen that if 100,000 people plant only 10 trees a day, Only 10 trees. We can all come together in one district and 100,000 children planting only 10 plants. So how many is that? 1 million trees.
Yeah.
And if we continue this exercise, we can finish the whole Alavali mountain range in less than 6 months. We can create such a beautiful forest, which is currently a desert-like things, in less than 6 months. Government is spending almost 50,000 crores. And what do they do? Achieve nothing out of it. Let's create a plan to green this Aravalli mountain range. And there are many mountain ranges in India that awaits our indulgence. We have to take it forward. When we are driving around or walking around and seeing the mountains of India during summertime, they look naked. There are there are no trees there on some of the mountains. So we have to beautify them. We have to create a green canopy. And through this, we can create a lot of medicinal plants on which the local tribal people also depend and earn their income. We are able to change the landscape not only ecologically but economically also. During the whole process, the youth will learn so many things as how to make the soil rich, how to maintain it, and surely these trees, the plants need a lot of water. So we'll also learn how to preserve the rainwater. It is not that India doesn't have enough rains. India has more than necessary amount of rains. We need to use it wisely, store our waters wisely, and then make use of it for constructive purposes. So we have to be always vigilant at what can I do. I just give you one example. You can have your own ideas about doing things in a very constructive way. You don't have to wait for elders to do anything good. Because even God cannot give you permission to do wrong things, and God will not stop you from doing the right thing. So follow your hearts. Follow your heart and move on, my friends. So this is the dream and this is the hope. And I wish all our youth develop a faith in divinity based on personal experience, not because your professor says so, nor not because your parents say, look, there is godliness, or not even communities or priests telling you to believe in God. It is good to believe in God, but it should not be the end of it. What do you do after that? We have to experience and see what this experience can do to your life. And then how at each moment we continue to transcend from mere belief system to experiencing it, becoming in the process, and the journey continues. So, welcome to this inner adventure. Outer adventure is great, but inner adventure is even greater. And that requires closing your eyes and sitting there quietly. Lord Krishna in Gita also talks about not only Lord Krishna, but every religion, be it Christianity or Judaism, Islam, Jainism, Buddhism, you name it, Sikhism, every religion advocates closing your eyes and feeling the presence of divinity in our hearts. Even though you may go to a temple, what generally happens when you go to a temple, you are standing in front of a deity with your hands folded, eyes closed, standing there silently, And what happens there? You're trying to feel something in your heart, no? Unconsciously, your eyes closes. Unconsciously, you begin to feel something in your heart, which you can do even at home. Even now, you can close your eyes and connect yourself with divinity and feel the presence without any prejudice.
Right. That was a wonderful guidance, Daji. Of course, Daji is trying to tell the youth embark upon the inner adventure journey, which is very important right now. Close your eyes and feel the presence of the divine. You will see the magic. So the next question, Daji, is coming from Rajasthan. Let me tell you, Daji, we have highest number of registrations from Rajasthan. Rajasthan leading the Youth Unite movement with 33,348 youth who have registered for this Youth Unite movement. So the question is coming from there. So may I ask representative from Sri Jain Teachers Training College to kindly ask your question? Yes? Sri Jain Teaching Training College. Are you there? Can you unmute yourself, please? Yes? Okay. Sri Jain Teachers Training College. Are you there here? Okay.
So it's there, but there is no sound.
They are not there. Okay. So, okay. Okay. Can you unmute yourself or can I ask the next participant to ask a question?
Next part.
Okay. So we have Dr. Ankit Verma here from Moradabad Medical College.
Yes, sister.
Yeah, please ask your question, brother.
Pranam Daji. And Pranam to all brothers and sisters. We are from TMU Medical College, Uttar Pradesh. And my question is, being a medical postgraduate student, where in people in my age group is necessary to cope up with work, academics, and personal life balance. So how do we uh, grow not in academics, even in all the aspects of life?
This is an age-old question. Be you a doctor or be you a mother handling children, husband, family, cooking, and all the affairs of life. I don't think doctors are busier than any woman, common woman of India. Isn't it? It's not also that we don't have time. We need to allocate time. I have been a pharmacist serving for more than 30 years, running my own businesses. I ran multiple businesses in one go. I also ran a family. I also did my practice of meditation on an average of 1 hour per day. And I have seen one fundamental thing that whenever we close our eyes and meditate, your inner conscience and your outer approach to life, they come in face in front of you. For example, when I'm meditating in the morning, often the idea also appears, what should I be doing during the daytime? The meetings that I have, what products should I be ordering? As a student, when I was also practicing meditation, when I was a third-year student in pharmacy, what to read? This would pop up right away to my mind. And when you are quiet, when you are silent, and you become so meditative, and we try to read, you are able to understand things better than a person who does not meditate. You have also, you being the doctors with a medical background, you know it very well that how the epigenetic changes can occur epigenetic changes means how the environment affects my genetic manifestations or genetic expressions. If my inner world, if my inner climate is not meditative and I remain disturbed and restless, I'm always in a sympathomimetic mode. Means either I'm in a fight mode or in a flight mode or in a pause mode. And this is really, really not good for us. Per contra, if I am in a parasympathetic mode, my inner world will change, because with that ventral vagus nerve stimulation, we are able to harmonize our HVR, our blood pressure, our consciousness, everything changes. I will share with you a classical example of one research done by a doctor called Bruce Lipton. He did a lot of experiments with the effect of the environment on genetic expression. For example, when mothers to be were in a very bad neighborhood and a bad family situation, where the mother to be is sleeping in a bedroom, waiting for her partner to come home. God knows when that partner will come home in bad neighborhoods. And if at all he comes with a gun and sleeps with a gun under his pillow. Husband and wife is always under a stress situation, and if she is pregnant, what happens to the stress hormones which she entertains in her own heart, in her own physiological system, can cross the placenta barrier and also affect the fetus. As a result, what happens? More blood rushes into limbs at a cost of visceral organs. Frontal precortex or prefrontal cortex receives less blood at the cost of the hind brain, amphibian brain we call. So, if by simple practice, remaining calm and peaceful, at least during pregnancy time, can bring about such a magical result of having a child receiving more blood supply in the prefrontal cortex, more blood supply, in the visceral organs, there will be a balance actually. There is not just a more, but it's equal distribution everywhere. Something is not at the cost of something else, but it's more like a holistic life, holistic development. Now, do you want to create a problem for your future generation by not remaining calm? If you meditate in the morning peacefully, then what happens that meditative state affects your daily activities also. You are in a surgical theater, for example, and you remain in a state of meditation, meditative state. You are able to calmly go through the entire process without showing or without actually going through a tension or a stress. You are able to do things confidently. Let us see, if I am also about to do something, whatever it be. Just few minutes before that, if I can recollect my morning state of meditation, which is calmer and peaceful, I'll be able to handle that task masterfully. Because before even I begin the task, I understand the whole map of it, the steps of it at a mental level. For students also, we can understand each step in a very intelligent way. So we are, instead of reading the chapter 3-4 times, you are able to understand the chapter just by reading once or twice. When we are doing anything, we will be making less mistakes. Now, doesn't all these things save you time? A meditative mind understands whom to talk to, whom to meet. It also means how I must not waste my time in useless things. You become conscious of your inner world, your inner dynamics. And thus, in fact, you may have spent half hour or 1 hour in meditation, but you end up saving so much of time for yourself because all those useless activities will be filtered out. We have done a very special studies at York University in state of Pennsylvania in the United States, where we studied the burnout ratio of the healthcare providers, including nurses and physicians and ancillary staffs. And we did notice that stress and burnout, it has completely gone down. Their sleep quality also improved, health improved. So if I can just simply close my eyes and meditate for a few minutes in the morning, few minutes in the evening before I go to sleep, and that improves the quality of life. So isn't it worth it? Worth investing 1 hour where you can save your entire life.
Yes, Daji. Such a wonderful guidance for all the upcoming doctors who are going to be the saviors for so many of them. So please save your time and prioritize yourself and your wellness, is what Daji is trying to convey and tell all of you. So, all the best to all the doctors. Thank you for joining us. And the next question is coming from Maharashtra, from MGM College and Pillai College. Amita, are you there? From Panvel Ashram? Yes, MGM. Go ahead, ask your question, please.
Pranam Daaji, my name is Amita Kirat and I am representing MGM Institute of Health Sciences at Pillai College. And I'm very happy to share you that we have started our own science and wellness club, which is Aram and Tapas, and we all are working as a team towards the cause. So our question to you is, in the midst of intense work pressure and demanding job commitments, how can we individuals manage to actively engage as volunteers and contribute meaningfully to the cause as we are passionate about?
And you, Nivedita, can you repeat?
So Rajiv, they are trying to say that they are always busy and they're under intense work pressure. They are studying and they don't have time, but at the same time, their heart prompts them to work and do volunteer work for heartfulness. So, how to balance that and how to give their best to volunteering for heartfulness and other social activities?
Volunteership should not be at the cost of your main thing. When you are a student, you should get really intensely get involved with your education. Forget the volunteer work for that moment. So, and focus more on your most important thing for you is study. While studying, meditate as much as you can. Prepare yourself. You'll be able to find volunteers from other sources.
Right. So I think a simple message is prioritize your education when you're studying. So study hard, study well, and the time will come when you will get a lot of opportunity to volunteer for any good work which you're working for. And the next question is coming from St. Anne's, Pune. Can I have Michelle here from 12th standard? Michelle, are you there?
Good morning, respected Daaji. I am from St. Anne's Junior College, and my question is, I am a person who gets hurt very easily by someone's word or actions. How to overcome it?
What is it, right?
So she's saying that she gets hurt and depressed very easily, and she's not able to come out of it soon. How can I overcome this? And how can heartfulness help us to find more meaning in our relationships with family and all our connections?
I think this is as fundamental a question as life existence itself. You have asked such a beautiful question at such a younger age, and I'm simply proud of you, youngsters, the way you are thinking. That you are looking for how to interact with the family. In fact, parents should be worried about how to interact with the youngsters, how to make you feel at home without creating much gap between the youth and the elderly generation. See? Well, simple tactic that we offer in through heartfulness, how to get out of a stressful situation arising out of conflicts. So you sit for a few minutes in the evening or at the moment when you are stressed or disturbed. And this particular technique is that of rejuvenation. And you should learn it from the trainer who comes to your place. I'm sure somebody must be visiting your school from Heartfulness Education. So they will be able to teach you how to get rid of these impressions or the idea or the condition that you have been in. They will help you get out of that in just 5 minutes. Okay, so it's a very simple technique, and many of us are in that situation. So at some point in life, be you a student or when you get married and when you have a husband and you have children and grandchildren and whatnot, uh, every stage of life we face some situations that can really topple us, can disturb us. But we should remain strong and use those techniques that we offer and come out cleaner, purer, simpler, and emerge even more courageous. Yeah, yeah. We should have one confidence that having God with us, what can kill us? When He is with us, why worry? You believe in God, right? So let not anything disturb you. He is there to protect us, even emotionally. But we have to fully rely on His presence. Okay, come whatsoever. Having Him by my side, I remain invincible. Have that spirit. Okay. One last question, Nivedita ji.
Yes, we have representatives from LNCT Bhopal. Yes, can we have the question coming in from your campus, please? LNCT Bhopal.
Namaste, sir. Namaste, sir.
There is sound, there's a reverb in your voice, sir. Can you just rectify that, please? Yes. Please go ahead. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes, yes. Hello. Sir, how to deal with fear of failure?
Your question in you, you can.
Namaskar, Daaji.
Your
How-
sound, your voice is breaking, sir.
How to deal with fear of failure?
How to face the fear of failure is what the question is, Daaji.
Mm.
How to face the fear of failure.
Well, fear of failure is before the event. Stress is always before the event. Once I was in a college, and I was addressing the research students there. And professor, the guide of those students, was asking one question, that how these children, our researchers, can remain free from stress, free from fear. I said, why do you want to remove this fear and stress from these guys? let them have some fear and some stress.
Right, right.
If you remove stress and fear from researchers and students and all, they will not study. But there should not be so much of fear that they break down. So as professors, we should give students some level of confidence that yes, you can do it, but at the same time, keep them on their toes so that they don't relax also. Fear, I also remember, when was I in fear? For example, when I had to study pharmacokinetics or some medicinal chemistry, whenever I did not prepare myself, it was then I would succumb to fear. There is no real medicine to get rid of fear except your good preparation. Be you a cricket person or a footballer or a volleyballer or a research student, unless you practice and prepare yourself for the event, fear will always remain. So key thing is to give our best in preparing ourselves. Only those people have fear and stress, you know who they are, right? Whenever, that includes us individually, myself too, that whenever I am not well prepared, I have fear. Fear of failure because of lack of preparation. Prepare well and leave it to Allah Mia.
Right. So, Daji, as you say, prepare well and leave it to Allah Mia. So, what happens with the youth is they start closing their eyes and praying, oh God, let this assignment not come tomorrow. Let this paper, this syllabus not come tomorrow because I'm not prepared. This is what our youth do. So, I think that was a wonderful guidance to all of them. So, they all start silently praying, as you say. Finally, they all have to come back to prayers. So, this is what heart meditation is all about.
Prayer is useless.
Okay.
Prayer is absolutely useless. It's like bribing God. I know my friends used to go to a temple just before exams with a coconut and some prasadam and some deepam and some incense sticks. And they try to bargain with God. See, my exam is there, it's coming up soon. Please help me.
The deal begins.
Will begins. And if I pass with so much of percentage, I'll give you so much. So we begin to bribe God very early age. So
Right.
bribery is not only in the government's offices, it's with God's also, I think you are creating. But God doesn't accept your briberies. The whole thing goes to a priest, so be careful.
So please prepare well and don't fall prey for the bribing episode. So with this, we conclude the interactive session, Daji, and now we are looking forward for your meditation, sitting with all our youth who have joined across. So I would request Darshvinder to kindly take over. Before I leave the platform, Daji, just to tell you our figures for your knowledge information that we have got wonderful support from all over India and globe. We have got 1,44,000 youth who have registered for the Youth Unite movement, and they all will be going under the training for 1 year course module with us, and they will be connected with the local preceptors and training centers of heartfulness, and they are going to be under heartfulness care for next 1 year under 125 hours of course module. So a big thank you to all the volunteers, RF, the youth especially, the core committee youth members. From every state, we must be having some 50 youth who have collectively worked very hard, gone to the universities, colleges, and have got this staggering number on board. So, a big thank you to all of you for working so hard and making this impossible dream possible. And we look forward to engage with you for next 1 year. Thank you, Daji. Over to you, Dashwinder.
Thank you. Thank you, Daji, for the guidance. I'm sure these have been questions that have been resonating in the minds of everyone. And with your permission, we could now move into a meditation session for all of us.
But before we begin meditation, those who did not ask the question can still ask the question. We'll collect all the questions and we'll prepare one book answering all your questions, and we'll distribute all this thing digitally. So everyone can have the answers and questions, because many people don't ask questions, though it is in their hearts. Some people feel shy. Some people are not able to express their inner fears, inner desires, inner stress problems. So it will be most welcome that so many youth can come together, prepare questions, and send them to us. We will try to elaborate in a very systematic way, chapter-wise, on all your questions, and we'll come up with the first book of our first youth seminar. So, thank you.
Wonderful.
And we will have one book every year going forward. Yeah. Okay. So here is the Dashwinderji, you can help us go through relaxation.
Yes.
You can also start this satsang. I'll be also sitting here on my side, and you can end the satsang after 20 minutes.
Yes, Daji. Thank you.
Thank you.
So for those of us who are meditating for the first time, we would be going through a process of heartfulness relaxation, where we relax our physical body first. And with that, our mind goes into a state of deep rest and it becomes calm. And thereafter, we gradually move into the meditation. How we will meditate, we will be guiding you as we move along the relaxation. And so now with Daji's permission, we will start the heartfulness relaxation, moving into meditation. So let us all sit comfortably. Close our eyes. Just take a long, deep breath in and slowly let go the breath, feeling the body loosen up and relax. Take another gentle, deep breath in and gently let go. With a feeling of attention towards the inner world, let us now begin the relaxation. Let us take our attention towards our feet. Wiggle the toes and feel them relax. We now prayerfully invite the healing energy from Mother Earth to enter the body through the feet, relaxing each part of the body as it moves through it. Feel the toes, soles of the feet, and ankles becoming relaxed. Now we invite the healing energy to rise upwards, relaxing the calf muscle, knees, upper legs, and hips. The lower body is now relaxed. Feel this energy relax the lower and upper back. Feel the relaxation in the complete back. Now gently bring your awareness to the front of the body, to the abdominal area. Feel the complete relaxation in all the organs. The whole area is now becoming loose and relaxed. Feel the relaxation in the chest area. Gently bring your awareness to the shoulders. Feel the shoulders becoming loose, almost melting away, as all the stress and tiredness is moving out of the shoulders. Feel this energy move into the arms, relaxing the upper arms, elbows, forearms, palms of the hand, down to the fingertips. Both arms are now relaxed. Feel the neck muscles relax as the energy now moves towards the face. Feel the jaws becoming relaxed. Cheeks and lips. Nose. Feel the deep relaxation in the eyes, eyelids and eyebrows. Feel every muscle in the forehead and temple gently relax. At the top of the head, gently scan your system from the toes to the top of the head. If you feel any tightness in any part of the body, feel the healing energy relax the part. The whole body is now still and relaxed. The mind is now calm. Feel the awareness now move to the heart. Place where the heart beats. The source of divine light is already present within the heart. The light from this source is illuminating every part of the being and attracting our attention inwards. We are now feeling the presence of the divine light in the heart. If you find your awareness drifting, gently bring your attention back to the heart and remind yourself gently that you are meditating on the source of the divine light in the heart. With a feeling of prayer and reverence, let us now meditate on the divine light in the heart. Please start. That's all. Let us keep our eyes closed gently for a few more moments. Keeping our attention towards the heart, let us observe the feeling and the condition there. Let us prayerfully make an intention to hold on to this condition as we move through the day and beyond, keeping it with us in everything we do. With this, we come to the close of the meditation session for today. We all would be feeling the lightness and the peace in the heart. This beautiful feeling that we feel inside ourselves. Even with a few minutes of meditation, is what inspires us and drives us to perform every task that we do with the equanimity and the state of balance within us. This inner balance, in turn, leads us to, it helps us to maintain the balance between everything that we do. It has been a joy and a pleasure having everyone here with us for Youth Unite on the day of the birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda, which is the Day of the Youth. We thank everyone. We thank Dr. R.C. Agarwal ji and all respected leaders and management of different universities and colleges who have helped all these youth, all these young members come together today with us in Heartfulness Institute for the launch of the
So thank you all of you, and hoping to see you all in our Youth Unite movement. Today evening also we have a launch at 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. where Daaji is going to officially launch the movement. So I would request all of you to please join in the evening. We have Patricia Scotland, who is the Honorable General Secretary of Commonwealth, along with Dr. Tony Nader, leader for Transcendental Meditation, Dara Singh Khurana, the ex-Mr. India, the most handsome man on the earth, especially in India. He also represented Mr. India for at the Mr. Universe competition in 2017, and he is going to give a motivational talk at 4:30. So after that, we are going to have a launching program. So I would request all the coordinators, the heads, the faculty, and students to kindly make an effort to join again in the evening and experience again a meditation sitting with Daaji. Grateful to all the coordinators, the management board, all dear students for being wonderful audience. You all have really presented exemplary discipline while you were attending Daaji's event. We are grateful to you and loads of love to you, and hoping to see you all soon in Kanha Shanti Vanam. Thank you to all the heads, management board, teachers, our regional facilitators, our volunteers, our ZCs, CCs, who have worked so hard to get all this young student unite. So let's begin the Unite movement by staying connected throughout the year. Thank you. God bless you all. Hearty pranams. Thank you, all of you.